You're having a splash fight? We found a way to make Florida summers tolerable. Wait for the sun to go onto the clouds. Hang out in the water. It's the only way it's tolerable. So, Chris has got a ton of spare room with the caddy in his garage. You can see that something bumped the garage up there. That's like, I don't think I could set my pop can in there sideways between the bumper and the wall. And in the back. It's like just inside the garage. Probably about the same here. If the garage door was closed, I could probably fit a pop can. About 6 inches at either end. But we just fixed his, or found the culprit to the reason why his power seats and stuff weren't working. So, yeah, bad inline fuse. He had checked all the fuses in the fuse box, but back in the day, just putting them in the box wasn't enough. GM thought they had to put some in line as well. Thankfully, we found that. We got that working. One step closer to having this baby dialed in. We're just sitting here in traffic waiting like always, but a couple of fire trucks just went by and I looked in the mirror and the sky behind us is pitch black. It's crazy. But we're waiting our turn to get up to I-75 so we can head up northeast a little bit to Lakeland, Florida. We're going to meet my mom's cousin and go have dinner at Ford's Garage. So we got the midget with us. Midget and Grandma are hanging out in the back. Dad and I are up front going for a cruise. And here we are, Ford's Garage, where they got an old Model A sitting out in the lawn. How neat. Ooh, even cooler, there's an old Ford truck right there. So while my mom is catching up with her cousin, we finished dinner. Matthew and I were getting a little restless, so we decided that we were gonna go for a little walk over to Target. See if we can find something cool. There's an old Ford truck over there, that's pretty cool. Just coming back out of Target and the sky is just beautiful. All right, project completed. The 2 end curtains came in from Amazon. We got them all up there. So I got some janky pipe looking stuff, but it's like thin aluminum, but it looks like the black pipe. Threads together, holds the top. And on the bottom, we found these goofy like anchors for holding your kids' furniture to the wall. So if they climb the furniture, it won't pull away from the wall, and I have these little cables. You screwed one to the wall and one to the back of your dresser or whatever. They're the perfect kind of hook, so you put a couple of screws in it, and then you got a removable pin. So if they ever in the future want to change the curtains, the rod like slips together, you can unscrew it, squeeze it together, undo the rope at one end, and swap the curtains out, clean them, whatever. Anyway, yeah, one of many projects. And this morning, took a look at her car. She's got like a 2016 Honda CR-V. Man, I'm sweating. I'm gross. Anyway, oil change place talked her into a new cabin air filter. She's like, ever since they changed it, it's been making this weird noise. And pulled the cabin air filter out. They put the wrong cabin air filter in her CR-V. It was too small for the opening, and so the fan was sucking it down. It was rubbing on the top of the blower fan for the heating and air conditioning system. So don't trust oil change places. They're hiring the lowest payable employee they can get to do that job. So anyway, went and got the right filter, put in her cabin air filter. Now the heater system doesn't make any weird noises anymore, so that's sweet. And
Zip tighter.
I think it's time to go back to the pool. I just spent a few minutes outside. The light color is the color the shirt's supposed to be. The dark is where I've been sweating on it. It's like opening a portal to hell when you open the door. It is so freaking hot. At least it's air conditioned inside. So we come down to the pool.
Huh?
Just as we come down to the pool, pitch black over us and we can hear thunder. So it started raining at the pool, and the guys like closing it up because they don't have it open when it's raining because it's thundering and stuff. So anyway, the guy's walking around closing it up, and my dad tells Matthew, like, hey, we gotta go. This guy wants to close it up so he can go home and see his kids. And I'm like, Dad, that kid looks like he's only like 16 that's closing up the pool. And sure enough, the kid comes walking up to us and he's laughing. He goes, what do you guys say, go home to see my kids? I'm only 16. And, I told him, I'm like, hey, make wise choices. You could still be a dad at 16, but we were laughing. He was laughing. It was good. Alright, so making a pit stop on the way back, and we gotta let Mom experience the Buc-ee's. But we're supposed to be meeting somebody, so we told her that she couldn't spend a bunch of time in here. I'm wishful thinking. I told her she can't get distracted, but I'm not holding my breath. So even here and wherever we're at, it's still hot. My glass is still fogged up walking out of there. Use the restroom quick, grabbed a breakfast sandwich. We'll see how long it is before we see Mom and Dad come back out. Well, here they come, and it was way faster than I anticipated. My pep talk must have worked. All right, Mom, so what did you think of Buc-ee's?
It's kind of like a huge Cracker Barrel gift store. But wonderful clean bathrooms, a lot of stalls. So, hey, I got some watermelon and some cookies.
Yeah, I got a breakfast sandwich. So we're rolling. Making our way northbound.
It's like Cracker Barrel on steroids.
Yeah.
But Dad didn't want to stop and take a picture with Bucky. We had to keep moving.
Look at this thing. This is some Florida mudbogger stuff right here. A Polaris Ranger on probably, I don't even know, 4 foot tall tires. Crazy stuff. Yeah, so we just are leaving Florida, headed north on 95, and
108 miles to Savannah.
Yeah, here's our sign. Welcome to Georgia. continues.
Welcome to Georgia.
We're taking a
Welcome to South Carolina. Interesting looking gateway. Inviting you into the next state. So far, smooth sailing. Hopefully that continues to be the trend.
the whole thing and having it be again soon.
Well, we are, let's see,
Oh,
it's 2:30. So what is it, 6? So we're like 8.5 hours into our trip. I don't even know how many miles we've gone so far, but we just had a
Rough road.
just hit a really rough chunk of road, and I happened to glance in the mirror and I noticed that one of our ramps that are normally strapped to the very front of the trailer was hanging off the passenger side, and I was like, uh-oh. So thankfully there was some construction area. I was able to pull in between the barrels quick and get off to the side of the road, and found that our strap was totally gone. So I don't know if something wore through it and it ripped and then just fell off each side or what, but I'm glad I was looking in the mirror, because man, losing one of those into somebody's car could be very dangerous. So thank you, Lord, once again for looking out for us. Just letting Dad do some of the driving here while I've been relaxing, aka snoring probably. But yeah, we are headed north. Gonna get up like Cincinnati area, and then we're gonna call it a night for tonight. I think it's been a long day in the truck, and that's another hour and something out. We're gonna be there probably 10:30ish. So that should be plenty of driving for the day, and we'll wrap up tomorrow. What a beautiful sunset. Just had to stop for gas. Getting out of the, yeah, there's literally fireworks going off all around us here in Kentucky. They're America AF around here, I guess. Couple of cops here with somebody, so somebody's celebration got started a little early. Not sure what's going on over there, but I'm guessing when the second car rolls up, you know it ain't good. Just up and at 'em, making the last of our tracks northbound. Still in Ohio, somewhere. No idea where. Drivers are being extra stupid today. Riding in the left lane, doing like 1 or 2 miles an hour over the speed limit next to that other guy for miles and miles and miles. Drives you nuts. But anyway, it's a nice sunshiny day. Let's keep on moving. Here it is. Pure Michigan, where the roads really turn to crap.
Welcome to Michigan.
All right, so I've been home from my road trip to Florida for about 3 hours. Visited with the wife, went and got dinner, ran something for the kid. Now it's time to tinker with the truck. So on our way back, I made a pit stop and met a guy on Marketplace, because that's what we do.